Welcome to another video where we do a bit of truth detecting and lie detecting, and today we are going to look at Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, better known as AOC. And does she truly think her life is in danger? She says she does, but is she telling the truth or is she telling lies? Let's find out. This is the first time I've done a video on politics, so if you're new to it, I'll talk you through some of the processes that I use to work out whether I think someone is being truthful or whether I think they are being deceptive. And AOC, she's given an interview recently. You can see the headlines there that come out of the interview where she thinks her life is in danger and has been since 2018. But does she really think her life is in danger? Let's look at the words that she chooses to use to see if we can work out whether she is being truthful or being deceptive. You want to look at some of the processes that I use for lie detecting and truth detecting. Neveratruerword.com is the website, which has a lot of detail in it. But let's talk through some of the things I'm going to look at with AOC's words. It's going to come across as a bit pedantic sometimes, but there's a reason for that. And that's because the words we use, they tell us a lot more than we mean them to. For example, if someone says, I was scared, that's really straightforward. I was scared. Really straightforward. There's nothing added in. There's nothing to turn the volume up on what's being said. Compared to truthfully, I was really scared. A couple of words added in there, truthfully and really. Why does someone feel the need to persuade us that they were really scared? Why not just say that really straightforward thing, I was scared? Or, I've never been so scared in my life. Why the need to turn it up and make it seem extra dramatic? Is it straightforward or is it qualified? Often, people who aren't telling the truth, people who are being deceptive, they will add in words in order to turn up the volume on the truth because they're not so sure that just saying something straightforward like I was scared will be believed. They feel they really have to amp the feelings up in what they're saying. And once or twice, if someone does this, I'm going to let them off. What I'm looking for are repeated patterns in this. Look, feeling your life is in danger. That's a big thing. So does the words that she uses, do they really reflect that big thing? Can she paint a vivid picture in words of how she feels? That's what we're going to look at. The first question that she's asked is, do you feel your life is in danger? And she replies, I mean, absolutely. I felt that my life has been in danger since that moment that I won my primary election in 2018, and that it became especially intensified when I was first brought into Congress in 2019. This is a yes or no question. Do you feel your life is in danger? Yes, I do. No, I don't. And if someone is asked a yes or a no question, if they don't say yes or no within the first few words of an answer, then there's much higher chance that they're being deceptive in some way because they can't answer a straightforward question with yes or no. Don't know would be another acceptable answer. And here she doesn't answer this yes or no question, do you feel your life is in danger, with yes or no. Instead, she uses absolutely. I mean, absolutely. Now, not every time that someone says absolutely is someone being deceptive. People don't, you can't just make a straight line from someone saying absolutely, they must be being deceptive. But let me tell you, the number of times you get deceptive words, someone telling untruths where the word absolutely is used in them, is astonishingly high. So when someone uses a word like absolutely, I zone in on it because I want to find out, are they being truthful or are they using absolutely in a deceptive manner? And here, it's like a super yes. It's like she can't just say yes, but she has to super yes by saying absolutely. She feels yes isn't enough. She has to stiffen it. She has to make it bigger by saying absolutely. And that's a little red flag for me. She talks in the past tense. Look at the question that she's asked. It's in the present tense. Do you feel your life is in danger? So do you feel, present tense, your life is, present tense, in danger? And she replies in the past tense. She doesn't say that she feels her life is in danger. She said that she felt that my life has been in danger. And so therefore, the tenses don't match. She's talking about the past. She's asked about the present. Why is that? Why did she not just, if she feels her life is in danger, why did she not just straight off answer the question, yes, I feel my life is in danger? And again, another one of those words that turns up the volume on what she's saying is that it became especially intensified when I was first brought into Congress, not it became intensified. Just can't say it was intensified. She doesn't feel that strong enough, so she feels she needs to say especially intensified. Next question she is asked is, does it mean as you walk down the street, as you go about your life, that this is something on your mind, that you're looking over your shoulder? What does it mean? Her reply is, it means when I wake up in the morning, I hesitate to walk my dog. It means when I come home, I have to ask my fiance to come out to where my car is, to walk me just from my car to my front door. It means that it's a general disposition where you kind of feel like there's almost a static electricity around you and you're always just looking around. Your head is just on a swivel. Politicians are great at not answering questions. We saw there she was asked a yes or no question and she didn't quite directly, a yes or no question in the present tense actually, and she didn't answer yes or no in the present tense. Here, she does, and I'll give her credit for answering the question. The last 4 words of the question are, what does it mean? And she starts with, it means, and then says again, it means. So I will give her credit for answering the question. However, we're really lacking on detail here. So she does say she hesitates to walk the dog and she has to ask her fiance to walk her from the car to the front door, but she doesn't say why. She doesn't say why she hesitates to walk the dog. She doesn't say why she feels the need to have someone there when she walks from her car to the front door. And yeah, we maybe should be making a jump there and think that she feels her life is in danger, so she hesitates to walk her dog or she needs some protection going from the car to the front door. But she doesn't say that, and we shouldn't assume that that's what's meant. We should instead go, why have you left that bit out? She hesitates to walk her dog. She doesn't say she doesn't walk her dog. She just says she hesitates to walk her dog. And this car bit, I mean, I don't really buy it. It's really convoluted. It could have been said much more straightforwardly. It could have been said that I ask him to walk me from the car. No, he has to come out to where the car is. Why they need to tell us that? And also where the car is. The car's not what you're claiming is in danger here. You are what you're claiming is in danger here. So don't buy this bit at all. I don't think she has the words to really explain what goes on there because I don't think it happened. Also, I know that being reluctant to walk the dog first thing in the morning, feeling that you need someone to walk you from the car to the front door, not that much different from a lot of women who would feel the same way. There's nothing particular about her status or her job or specific threats to her life that drive any of these feelings. These are just everyday feelings for, frankly, way too many women, but they are everyday feelings. And I said, a fear of your life is a big thing. A feeling that you're in danger is a very big, very direct threat to you. And yet she leads with mundane things like, I wake up in the morning, not I wake up terrified in the morning, or it's the first thing I think about. No, it's just, I wake up in the morning and when I come home. It's really lacking in detail. It's lacking in any sense of this threat. It's lacking in any real urgency or bigness in her. She calls it a general disposition. This is a fear for your life. You feel you are in danger. That's not a general disposition. Finally, when she says your head is on a swivel, she's merely mirroring. So again, I don't think she has real experience of this. I don't think she really has the words to truthfully say she feels her life is in danger because she doesn't. So she mirrors. In the question, she's asked, are you looking over your shoulder? And she says, yeah, your head is just on a swivel. By the way, it's not me. It's not, I'm always looking around. My head is on a swivel. It's about you. You're just always looking around and your head is just on a swivel. She's then asked, how do you live with it and is it worth it? She replies, I think the way that I live with it has evolved over time, but I actually believe that it very much shaped my political decisions because I started to feel, even in 2019, that it was possible that I may not see the end of the year. I really felt that way, and so impacted how I navigated politically. Because, as I said, I don't know if I have the time, so I need to be as robust and urgent as possible to say what I need to say because I don't want to take the time I have for granted. She doesn't answer the question here. She's asked how she lives with it, and she says the way she lived with it has evolved, but she doesn't say how she lives with it, how she did live with it, what it's evolved to. She does not answer that question. Again, why? And is it worth it? She does not even get engaged with that part of the question. Here's some more words to turn the feelings up to 11, but I actually believe that it very much shaped my political decisions. She actually believed it. Why they need to add in the word actually? You either believe something or you don't. Actually, Whoa, okay. And it very much shaped my political decisions. It didn't just shape my political decisions, it very much shaped my political decisions. And once she said all that, once she said that I may not see the end of the year, she stops, pauses, and says, I really felt that way. Let me tell you something. In general, truthful people don't feel the need to say what they have to say and then tell you that it's the truth. I really felt that way. Truthful people will just tell you the honest, straightforward version of what happened in their words. They won't feel the need to pause, stop, and go, by the way, this is all true. I really felt that way. She softens quite a lot here. So this is a fear that she's in permanent danger, that she could be attacked, she could be violently assaulted. And yet she softens them and says, I may not see the end of the year. I don't know if I have the time. I don't want to take the time I have for granted. Again, this should be much more vivid and the words should be standing out a lot more, not softened into, I may not see the end of the year. Again, lots of this in the past tense as well. It shaped her political decisions. It impacted how I behave politically. So again, she is talking about the past. So, conclusions, truthful, deceptive. I think this is fairly deceptive. I don't think she particularly feels her life is in danger, but she wants us to think it is, hence why she's adding in all these extra words and telling us that she really felt that way. But the lack of detail, and when it is there, it's all a bit fuzzy or soft or mundane, really. I don't think that she has the words to truthfully tell us that she feels her life is in danger and how that manifests itself in her life. Why? Because I don't think she does feel her life is in any danger beyond the fact that we all, especially women, are scared from time to time about the general dangers in life. If you like that, have a look at neveratruerword.com where you'll find more political stuff, but you'll also find the analysis of words used in news stories by celebrities and crime and so on. If you want to connect socially, then the Linktree address, which is on your screen and also in the description, is where you can find me. And if you've any idea about words we should look at next, then drop them in the comments or get in touch on social media. If you want a bit more depth, if you want to find out a little bit more about how to look at the words all around you in relationships, politics if you want, colleagues at work, then there's a couple of books that you can look at, which you'll find links to in the description below, and a podcast called The Words of West Cork. There's a link to that in the description too. Check out some of the other videos that may take your fancy, and we'll see you for more truth detecting and lying detecting on Never a Truer Word soon.